Hey, how are you? Well, today is Saturday, and I decided to do a little bit extra for just cooking at home. I love to cook. As you may have read below, I am amongst others a pastry chef, so I like to play a little bit in the kitchen from time to time. And since I'm living very healthy, I'm very conscious of the content of the foods that I eat. I'm also very conscious of not just the regular foods, but also of little snackies, like crackers, anything to nibble in between. Because working from home, you have easy access to whatever is in the kitchen. And I discovered that there are some really great savory crackers, small ones, big ones. And recently I discovered some and I went, wow, these taste absolutely delicious. But when I looked at the ingredients, there were just like one or two in them that I go like, oh, that's absolutely a no-no. One of them was wheat. I do not consume wheat. And if you want to know more about what wheat does to your body, then I like to recommend you read the book The Wheat Belly by Dr. William Davis. It's also an audiobook, but it makes it very hard to understand the language. Even I, as a food scientist, have a hard time sometimes understanding what he's talking about, but when you read it, it's easier. And I also notice when you buy a little box or bag of these little savory crunchies, they're actually sometimes pretty expensive. So I decided, you know what, I can do this myself. I looked what was in there and I go, I'm just going to experiment myself. So what did I do? I created some really crackery, flimsy, savory crackers that are totally delicious, easy to make, really very easy to make. And you determine what you want in it. You determine whether you want to make them expensive or not. Well, I'm just sort of looking for the middle road, and I've written down below what the ingredients are. Like I like to use brown rice flour. I like to use spelt flour. I haven't tried the quinoa flour yet. I'm just very careful about the gluten. I prefer not to have gluten go into my body. So you can also use the gluten-free flour, the wheat flour. I'm still a little bit hesitant about it. Gluten-free wheat flour from Red Mill. I buy a lot of the Red Mill products. I think they're very good. I like to use egg whites just to hold it together, and white and water also holds it together a little bit. Then as far as what I put in there flaxseed, sesame seed, sunflower seeds, pita seeds. You can put in there chia. Chia is not cheap, very healthy, but not cheap. It's about $10 a pound versus sunflower seeds are like $2.79 a pound. You can also put in there hemp seeds. I put a little bit of avocado oil in there. And then, of course, there is the seasoning. Well, you have these little sachets made by Lowry's, which are really good. Costco sells little bottles with mixed seasons, which are really good. The mesquite one, and there is a Montreal steak. Well, you don't have to put it on your steak. You can put it in here as well. So I described below what the ingredients are and how to work the procedure. Just mix all the dry ingredients first, everything dry, mix that first, and then you put in your egg whites, you put in your water, you put in your avocado oil, and then you stir that through. And then you know what? It starts to look like this. This is what it's going to be looking like. This is like a thickish paste. It's all mixed with water. It's a thickish paste. And that, honest to Pete, that is going to turn into something as delicious as this. That just snaps and it just crunches in your mouth. Absolutely delicious. So the temperature is 200 degrees because basically what you're doing, there is no cooking. The flour gets really easily done. And so 200 degrees. However, the only thing is the time, because you got to get rid of the water that's in there. And the time that it is in the oven is about 2.5 to 3 hours at 200 degrees. Now, you want to spread this out as thinly as you can on a sheet pan, preferably a non-stick sheet pan. And what will happen is that it will pull itself up and loose from the sheet pan. And then you can break it, into these little things, into these pieces. You can check and see if it's done. But just simply breaking a piece off while it's still in the oven, break a piece off, put it on the counter, and see when it's cooled off if it snaps. This is it. This is so easy. Now, these are all seeds. And remember, seeds do contain calories. So be smart about it. They contain protein, they contain calories. So, as delicious as they are, and I really have to tell you that we have a hard time staying away from it, they do contain some calories. So, again, modesty, but just go for it. So, I'm doing the savory ones right now. I'm also thinking of making a non-savory one, more one with cinnamon in it. I'm not sure because I prefer not to put any kind of sugar in there. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing there. I might even take dried fruits, take the seeds out or take part of the seeds out, and then just chop up some dried apricots, some dried prunes, whatever. I haven't figured that one yet out. But anyway, I was going to give this one to you, so you have something new to try out. It's really easy. It's done like that, and you're not only going to save money, but you're in control of the ingredients that are in there. So I hope you're going to give it a try. I hope you're going to like it. Let me know in the comments below when you've tried it, what you think of it, if you have any variations on it. Just give me your feedback. I would love to hear your feedback. Good luck with it.